All right, welcome in everybody. Welcome to the Women's Wellness Network. Interview number 2 for a Tuesday. 2 for Tuesday. Oh, I kind of like that. It's our 2 cents, 2 cent Tuesday, maybe. I have with me today, I have Grace. Grace, how are you?
I'm fine. I just arrived from the province, but I'm happy. I'm okay now.
You're okay now. You're home, you're safe, you're sound.
Yes. And I was able to dance also. Yes.
Very
And
fun.
in spite of my stroke, but I think I got over it already.
You
There's
are
a yeah, there is a quick healing. There is a miraculous healing.
right. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, first of all, why don't you introduce yourself and just tell a little bit about who you are to the Women's Wellness Network.
Well, I am Grace Odal-Devora. I am a professor from the University of the Philippines, UP Manila, from Manila. I've been teaching since 1979 and I retired in 2021. And right now, I am now preparing to write my researches that I had no time to write about, and I'm continuing on my dancing. I have more time now, and I'm given more resources to do my dancing because of my retirement. And so retirement is really a place of busyness, a time of busyness when you become you become more active in life, and without the hassle of earning a living because
Right.
of your profession.
Right now you get to enjoy your life. You don't just have to go to work. You work. Your work is your life now, right? You're
Yes,
like,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
you get to do the fun stuff. So you just mentioned to us about recently having a stroke. So can you tell us a little bit about
Yes.
that? Yeah, because that's quite a thing.
I didn't know that it was a stroke. I was just pushing my bookcase, which was full of heavy books. And then suddenly I felt numb in my right leg. And I said, why is there numbness in my right leg? And then I felt it hard to walk. So, I said, oh my, I cannot go out today. Maybe I just sleep. I better sleep it off. I slept. I didn't know that it was a mild stroke already. I woke up and I said, why is there weakness here? So, and it was like that for the rest of the day. So, but my brother called me up and said, how are you? So, as I said, there's a weakness in my right leg. So he came to see me the next day and he said, I better bring you to the to the hospital. And I said, I don't like the hospital. I don't like going to the emergency section. There's nothing to be done there. But okay, since you always like acupuncture, why don't I bring you to the acupuncturists that are also medical doctors? And so I was brought to the Chinese medical hospital that have MDs there with a training on traditional Chinese medicine. And I was acupunctured and it worked well with me, but they said that we want to recommend you to the neurologist. And so I was admitted into the hospital to the recommendation of the neurologist. And I was diagnosed with a mild stroke. That's it. And I was never given any therapy anymore because I was undergoing acupuncture. And so that's it.
Wow.
After that, after a month, I was able to dance, and I danced at the Dolomite Park. I've been dancing, and and I said I'm healing myself. I told the doctor I'm healing myself through my mind and my attitude and my consciousness.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, it was so amazing because we were in SGLA together. So those of you who don't know on the Women's Wellness Network, SGLA is Sustainable Global, I can't even say it. Sustainable Global Leadership Academy. And it is the most amazing place. As you know, we've probably interviewed let me see, maybe 8 people from there, maybe maybe more, I don't know. Beautiful people. And this is where I met Grace. And at that time, she had her stroke, and it was stunning. Like, Grace is this ball of energy. She's this ball of light and love, and she's exuberant, and she's always dancing, and she does dance for healing. And yes, it was almost heartbreaking when she showed up and said that she'd had a stroke, because it was scary. And how can somebody as vibrant as Grace have that happen? But then now all the things that you are and how you live have helped you heal fully, and you are back dancing, living your life, doing your wonderful work that you're doing out in the world. And wow, like, you're on the right track. Obviously, what you're doing is helping you on the inside to heal and regenerate, and amazing. So can you tell us a little bit more about your dancing?
Uh, I started as a child because of an experience when I lost my sense of self when I was dancing in grade 3. When I was about to dance already, we were all waiting there for the music to start. And then I lost myself. I just became aware of myself. The dance continued, the dance started. I didn't know. And it was all over. I was already going down. I didn't know that it was over. I just found myself walking down the stairway. And I said, is it true? Why am I going down the stairway? So I assumed that it were true. And I seem to have danced also, but I didn't know I was dancing. I danced. Then people were happy about the dancing. So it set me into questioning myself. What is that I experienced? What is it? And the next year I was taken as a dancer. But then my dance teacher was mad at me because she was telling me, you danced the way you did last year. And I was staring at her because I was wondering how in the world did could I reput that when I don't even remember that I did dance. So, and I said, there was that experience when I was able to dance without me having this consciousness of myself dancing. And so, and then later on, that gave me several questions. But when I was doing my studies already, I learned about meditation. And that is about losing your sense of ego in the process of being one with the cosmos, with your cosmic self. And I said, did I experience the cosmic self there? And I lost not my true self, but my ego. I became one with the dance. I became one with that's it. And how could it be? And so that led me further on into thinking of dance as my mission. But I was not a dancer. But then I was always I'm not trained as a dancer, but I guess it is like um a gift. It's a gift that you don't have to be trained for it, because if you are trained for it, then you can say I'm good because I'm trained for it. But if you are given as a gift, the dance as a gift, then you can say, I'll just use that energy given to me. And so when I realized that, and I was able to look for, to find a scholarship for this, eurythmy, eurythmy is by Robert Steiner. Steiner is the founder of anthroposophy
Yes.
from Germany. And but then they said, I have this vision of the dance of the body becoming light. And how can that be? But I said, oh, but then one of our leaders told me, but that's in the future. That's not yet possible. So, but because the body will burst if it will turn into light, right? But the eurythmy is an exercise to prepare the body for the coming of that light. I said, even if it's not going to be real, manifested right now, I still want to dance anyway with that in my mind, because I want to put that in my mind that the body can become light through dancing. But I don't know how, But then I never, I'm not into the specific things. I just want to have that awareness. But then I never went to Germany to study it because I felt when I was about to sign the contract for 5 years with 1 year for healing, my heart was crying. And I could not understand why my heart was crying. But then I could not fight that with my mind. My mind was telling me, it's good when you come back, you'll be the first one to be trained, etc. You'll be able to go to different countries in Europe. But then my heart was crying. So I realized that uh, I had this inner gift. Why am I changing it to a foreign one? And I had to study even German to do it. So I had to make a choice right there and then. Forget about my my success. I followed my heart that I couldn't understand my heart, but I followed it because I knew I could not fight with it. So after that, I didn't know, I didn't dance for 1 year because I thought it was just me and egos, my ego self wanting to think that that's my destiny. Maybe I am just fooling myself. So I refrained from dancing for some time. But until someone told me, Grace, why are you not dancing anymore? Please join. Please come and dance for us. I said, I am not already, I'm not working out well. I have not danced for some time. I'm not properly, uh, I- I'm not in my proper shape. But anyway, to avoid this kind of um, pulling and then refusing, being pulled and refusing, I decided, okay, just forgive me if I don't dance well because I have not worked out for some time. And then I said, Lord, if you want me to dance, give me a sign that this is really for me. And I'm not just fooling myself with my ego about, about the dance. And
Right.
then made a comment that Grace, you that's blessing. How blessed it's blessing us. I said, what? No, I said, then I realized that's the answer. I dance not to entertain and not to make people happy, not to be in, not to make people admire me, but it is to bless people through the dance. And so when I realized that, I said, okay, now I really am going to dance, regardless of what people might think of it. I will just dance, even if people laugh at me, because I don't have the training. So from that time on, I started to dance. I was being invited by different organizations. I said, how come I never stop? I never have, no, I don't have vacancies. I'm always invited
Right.
uh, monthly or weekly, but it never stopped until I was known for that kind of dancing. Not a dancer, but then it became a dancing for like a shamanic dance. We had dance of shamans. These are not really dancers, but they dance from the spirit, from your soul. And then I started dancing for nature. And after that, I went to someone said that we also dance for those who are not prayed for unseen spirits
Mm.
who may help us. But if they are bad, they cannot help us, but they create trouble for us. So that's why we dance also for them. We heal them. So then I started to to heal on that direction, healing the world through the dance, not dancing for people directly,
Yeah,
for the
you're not
healing,
doing it
for the
as a
physical,
show.
but
It's
for,
yeah,
yeah, for the
yeah,
unseen.
yeah. It's you're embodying spirit in you while you're dancing, which radiates out to those people. So yes, it's coming through you, and I've seen you. I've seen your dance on videos, and the thing that you bring is so pure. I guess, pure. And for people to be in the resonance of that and to feel the all the things that you have as grace come through, I think, in your dance. All the love and the compassion and the blessing and the healing, all the things, that is like your medicine. That's your, that you have this beautiful way of delivering medicine to people, and they don't even, that they can sit there and enjoy it. Maybe they can participate in it and they don't even know that they're healing. But those vibrations, they happen anyways, whether we are aware of them or not. And so beautiful to be able to work on all levels. You're not just working with us in the 3D, you're working with us in the 5D, you're working with the divine, you're working with those who are in between. So your work is substantial, I believe, to humanity, because who else is going to show us that? There's not a lot of people who say, "Oh, I'm going to go dance, but I'm not a dancer," because you're not a dancer. You are the dance. Grace, you are the dance. And the dance is life, and it's beautiful. So we appreciate so much that you are doing that work, and it's fun. Like, it's so fun. So what kind of things? Okay, I've seen some videos and things on Facebook. What kind of groups do you get invited to?
I the Earth Day Network Philippines,
Oh,
one of the environments told me to dance for the rain.
oh,
So because
oh,
there was drought, and I said, "What? What if it doesn't rain?" But then, never mind. Never mind. I will swallow my pride if it doesn't rain. I'll just go on. So they made preparations. I didn't know that they made a news release about it. And then it was it was picked up by one of the news agencies. And so, but then it rained all of a sudden when our dance project was already approved by the National Power Corporation for us to dance in a dam. Suddenly rained. And so one of the news agencies told me, "Are you still going to dance? Because it already rained." I said, "We're still going to dance, but we're going to dance as Thanksgiving dance." Because with the intention of dancing, it rained. And
right?
so it rained. And when we danced, after 2 days or 3 days, it rained continuously. So it ended the drought.
Wow.
And because of that, many people asked me to dance for rain. And so somehow they associated it with the dancing with the rain. And so that's it for healing the earth through dance, that by dancing for the rain. And I said, I'm not a rain dancer, but uh, I I do the dance as prayer for
Mm,
the rain. So I am not trained by shamans to do the dance for the rain. I just do this prayer.
mm,
And if it's answered by nature, well and good. If it's not answered, well, we're still happy that we are able to give this prayer,
mm.
but it's up for Mother Nature to accept or not whatever is the offering. So I am don't take it against nature when the prayer for the dance is not answered, because probably it's not meant to be. So I reason out that way. So I never hesitate anymore. What if it doesn't, to ask the question, what if it doesn't rain? Because I just say, well, if it rains, it rains. Thank you. If it doesn't rain, thank you. The, the same way, whether it rains or not. But then I guess with my stroke, my intention to heal the world became personal,
Mm.
because I realized that before I can heal the world, I have to start first with myself. I have to go through the actual miraculous healing. So when I just arrived from Bohol, where there is a hours long dancing offering for the Blessed Mother,
Mm.
and it was fast. And someone said, uh, they were surprised that they thought I was holding a walking stick. But then when I started dancing, I let go of the walking stick and I started to dance. They said, "Ah, no, why are you holding that?" Because I just want this for support, just in case. But then when I'm dancing, I am carried by the energy of of the music. So, and I said, okay, you dance again. You may, I'll make it fast. You dance fast. So I dance fast, and they were all watching me. And I said, but then I was surprised because I was listening to the music, and my feet were able to follow the music. That they intentionally made fast. But then I said, what is this? So the man who was just a local, a tourist from, a Filipino tourist from the US, a resident of the US, but coming home for the feast day of the Blessed Mother in Bohol, was so happy. He gave me a certain amount. And I said, why are you giving this amount? No, you give it to the Blessed Mother as donation. So and I said, oh, this is for the donation for the blessed. So he gave me that amount to be given to the mother.
Oh,
So
that's lovely.
I was so happy because I forgot about the amount to be given. I was thinking about the dance. I forgot about the offering. But then he gave me the money to offer, but from to course through me.
Right.
So that's it. That's for me, it's a
Amazing.
miracle also.
It is a miracle. It is a miracle. It's wonderful. It's wonderful that, miracles do still happen and they are apparent when we look for them, we see them. So if people would like to find out more about you, do you have a web page? Do you have a Facebook page? How can people find out more about Grace?
There's a Facebook page. And there, I also have a second one. It is dance and prayer meditation.
Okay.
It is prayer and dance meditation, but there's no name. This is just dance and prayer meditation. But I have this personal Facebook, Grace Odal-Devora.
Okay.
But then you
Well,
can Google me, and I realized that the dances are in the Google, can be
well,
Googled.
exactly. And you're probably the only Grace with your last name that's the same. There's probably only one of you. You are very unique. So we will put all of your information into the comment section below so that people can reach out to you, find out more about you. Maybe they want to learn some more about your dancing. Maybe they want to know more about what you've done in the Philippines because you're active there doing things. So
Yes.
yes, very wonderful. So Women of the Women's Wellness Network, we will put all of Grace's information into the comments and you can reach out to her. You can check her out and see what kind of things she's up to. And yeah, look for her dance. It's very special. It's very well, you'll know when you see. She has a certain light about her that makes it magical. I guess magical is a good word to call it. So everybody, thank you so much for watching
May
today.
I conclude with
And
one sentence? May
of
I
course,
conclude?
yes, yes.
This alay sayaw in Tagalog or dance offering is actually the application of my concept of the mutya, which is the local metaphor for the divine light within us, which became my dissertation topic because this dissertation topic using a local concept to discuss the divinity in each one of us is applied in the dance. So my dance is an application of that. I can dance without being trained because I am using the energy of that light from within, which is the mutya within us.
So beautiful.
Thank
So beautiful.
you.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Thank you, Women of the Women's Wellness Network. Until next time, be well. And Grace, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you
It's
so
lovely to
much.
speak with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Blessings.
Blessings to you.